Women in the industry now, you got to be very careful. Women are protected. You see, women get away with a lot. And when I was a job steward, I says to the men, be careful what you say to the women. Watch your mouth. I tell them that. Because, you see, men are always men, and it's not the norm to say something. Because a woman will say that's sexual, sexual abuse or whatever. And it's a fine line. So you got to be very careful around the women in the industry. You see, so, and I, as a job steward, I used to say to the guys, you're working with a female, what you say to her? Let her seize the initiative. If she wants to say something, then you can respond. Don't you more or less be the aggressor. Because, I remember, I was working with a guy. His name was Tony. He's from one of those Eastern Bloc countries, like Poland or whatever. And we're working with this lady. Her name is Dorothy. She's a native lady. And she says to Tony, I need a foot of 2-inch pipe, Tony. And he said, you can't, he said something about, like you can't take a foot, And she laughed, You say to another female, and she go and report you. You see? So it depends on who you're dealing with, In other words, Dorothy could take a joke. Other female couldn't take a joke, you see? And I had to be, as a job steward, able to sit them down. Like, let's say you have a confrontation or you have a dispute. I'll get both people to write statement and I'll have them, together, and I'll try and squash the, whatever the grievance is, before we get to a different level, before we have to go into the office. So it's a very fine line in the industry now with women folks. Mm-hmm. You have to be very careful what you say and what you don't say. Because, sexual harassment is a big charge in the industry now. So, and one time you didn't have that problem, but now it's there. Mm. Women do everything now in the industry.
Throughout your working life, how do you think it impacted your family?
Well, that is a tough question, because when I left, my wife and my children sacrificed a lot, me being a construction worker. Because and this is all the way back from England, because in England I was a construction worker too, and I'm always sometimes working away from home. When I'm working away from home, my wife is the mother and the father of those kids. She's the disciplinarian, because in other words, there's no father around, right? And no male figure for a while. And I don't come home until the weekend. And when I come on the weekend, in other words, she have to take them, if they're playing hockey, she got to take them to hockey practice, get the skates sharpened. If Maxine is going dancing, she got to take her to the ballet classes and things like that, all of them things.